Okay, good afternoon. We are looking at operation research. Today in this class, we now looking at the different aspect of assignment problems. And for assignment problems, this is where we assign workers to various workstations. Okay. In order to minimize the completion time or maximize sales. So number one, objective, minimize completion time. Or we maximize, okay, so maximize our sales revenue. Okay, so this is about what we are looking at. So today, of course, in another class I mentioned talked about assignment problem rules. So the rules, number one, we just need to know that we have to balance the table. Okay, so balance the table. So other rules, I'll be explaining them as we solve, which means summation of the rows should be equal to summation of the columns. Summation of the rows, you put summation of the columns. If the table is not balanced, balance it by creating a dummy. Okay, table not balanced, table not balanced. So if the table not balanced, so balance it by creating a dummy. By creating a dummy with 0 values. Okay, so we can now straight away get into the problem. Question B, okay, of this problem says, okay, this question says, the manager has 4 jobs on hand to be assigned to 3 of his clerical staff. So meaning 1 job will not be attended to. So 4 jobs to be assigned to 4 clerical staff. Okay, and then we have the aspect of what we have there. Those are the entries in the table. So now it says this manager has 4 jobs to be assigned to 3 clerical staff. Clerical staff differs in efficiency. Okay, the efficiency is a measure of time taken by them to do various jobs. Okay, so meaning that if you are an employee, you're working for an organization, and then you need to understand how this matrix will be on assignment. So it says the manager wants to assign the duty to his staff so that the total time taken to be minimum. So you want to assign so that you minimize the completion time. So the matrix below shows the time taken by each person to do a particular job. Help the manager in assigning the jobs to the personnel. Okay, so we can start looking at the solution. We have the jobs and the operations. So the jobs here, jobs A, B, C, and D. So what we simply have here is that we have X, Y, and Z. So we have the 10 there, 27, 16, 14, 28, 7. We have the 36, 21, 16. We have 19, 31, 21. So table not balanced. Table is not balanced. So what goes on here now is that we need to balance the table. We need, okay, so we need to balance the table. So why are we having a problem? We have a problem on the columns. So we're going to say, okay, so jobs A, B, C, and D. We have X, X, Y, and Z. Okay, so meaning that you're going to put the dummy here. Okay, so I'm going to put the dummy. It should have zeros. Then here we have 10, 27, 16, 14, 28, and 7, 36, 21, 16, 19, 31, 21. So the table is now balanced. So subtract the row now. Okay, subtract the rows. So select the smallest value when subtracting. Select smallest value when subtracting. So select the smallest value when subtracting. So the table will not change. Because the smallest value from this table is actually, smallest value in each row is 0. So the table will not change. So the table will still be job A, B, C, D. So the table will still be the same. So we have X, Y, Z, dummy. So the table will still be the same. It will still be 10, okay? So it will be still 10, 27, 10 and 0, 14, 28, 7 and 0, to be 36, 21, 16, 0, 19, 21, 21 and 0. Then the other one to go for now is subtract the columns. Okay. So subtract the columns as a row table. Subtract columns as a row table. So we're going to have the job, but you are going to select the smallest number in each column when subtracting. So we have X, Y, Z, and down. Okay. So what is the smallest value here? In X, the smallest value is what? Is 10. All right, so meaning that here we are going to have 0, 10 minus 10. Here it will be 4. Then here it will be 26. Then here it will be 9. All right, so this is about what we're having. Then getting down to the other one here in column Y, the smallest is 21. So here you're going to have 6. Then here you're going to have 7. Here you're going to have 0. Then here you're going to have 81 minus 21. We're going to have a 10. Then the other one, here we are going to have 16 minus 7. You're going to have 9. Then here you're going to have 0. Then here are going to have, of course, 9. Then here are going to have 21 minus 7, 14. Then in this column, there are zeros. So it will be 0, 0, 0, 0. So after this now, we'll go for count almost the zeros. So I'm going to go for cancel most the zeros. So cancel most zeros.
You said you were do.
Okay, so we are now getting down to cancel most zeros. So from here, we have job A, B, C, D. So we need to count almost zeros. So here we have 0, 0, 6, 9, 0, 0, 6, 9, 0. Then the other one is 4, 7, 0, 0, 4, 7, 0, 0, 26, 0, 9, 26, 0, 9, 26, 0, 9, 0. Then we have 9, 10, 14, 9, 10, 14, 0. So canceling most zeros here, we are going to have, okay. We are going to cancel most zeros, so you have 1, then 2, 3, 4. So meaning the solution is already optimal here. Okay, so since we have cancelled 4 times, the solution is already optimal. So we can start assigning. By start assigning, where you have only 1 0 in a given we can start assigning. By start assigning, where you have only 1 0 in a given row. So start assigning only where we have only 1 0 in a given row. So meaning job D should go to dummy because of only 1 0 there. Okay. All right. So that is what goes on there. So we are simply saying job. So job A to job B to job C to job D to. So we have to start assigning where of only one row. When only 1 0 in a given row. Start assigning where of only 1 0 in a given row. So D should go to dummy because there's only 1 0 there. Now dummy will be taken. So D to dummy. D to dummy, where we have equal to 0. Dummy is taken, so meaning C can go to Y. So C to Y, where we are simply saying C to Y, we go to the original table. C to Y, original table. C to Y is 21. So C to Y is 21. So Y is taken. So meaning A to X, A to X, getting to the original table, A to X is 10, A to X is 10, A to X is 10. Then B from the optimal, B goes to Z, B to Z, we are getting B to Z, B to Z is 7, B to Z, we are getting 7. And the total is giving us 10 plus 7 plus 21. It is actually 38. 38. So this is just about what we have, an assignment problem in terms of minimization. So this is an optimal assignment. So this is the optimal solution for this manager that we can advise him to assign his personnel or clerical staff to these. So this question has been answered. Okay. All right, so this is the you help the manager in assigning the jobs to personnel. So these jobs can go to these personnel operations. So this is the final answer concerning the what we have. So this is according to this aspect, this solution. So we have the solution this way. All right. So this is what we have concerning the aspect of this problem. I hope people followed. All right. So this is the end of this assignment problem on minimization. So we're looking at assignment problem on aspect of minimization. The other class we looked at assignment problem in terms of maximization. So this is all what is involved, and the rules that are found in assignment problems are listed here. So please take note that we just go through.
Hello, Sam.
Yes.
So I have a question. How do you tell from the question that this is a minimization and this is a maximization?
Okay, so what happens here, they can tell you from here, like this question, have you seen the first one? It says maximize the profit. Have you seen here?
Yes, I can see that.
So even here, see that the manager want to assign the duty of this staff so that the total time taken should be minimum. All right, should be what? So the guiding factor is this minimum. Have you seen it?
Yes.
So let's see how you tell. So you can either
Okay.
maximize or we minimize. So that is what goes on. Here they will say maximize sales for this question. We did a question similar to this one in terms of maximization. So when they ask you to maximize it, first we change the table. I don't know if you attended the other class the other time.
I attended the previous class.
Yes. So for assignment problems, for maximization, that recording will be shared. Even this one, the recording will be shared where you are behind. We can go through the recordings where we started from this one, maximize, minimize, but the table should be balanced before you do anything, before you start solving. So this is just about what goes on as you are looking at this problem. I hope you have time to go through, but I mentioned that when there are 4 rows and 4 columns, you cancel 4 times. When you have 4 rows and 4 columns, cancel 4 times. So when you have 4 rows and 4 columns, meaning cancel how many times? 4 times. Okay. So you have to cancel. Okay. I don't know if you're getting my point.
Yes.
Yeah, so meaning 4 rows and 4 columns, cancel 4 times.
Okay, understood.
Yeah, so this is what goes on. So but the table should be balanced. So meaning here, you are going to cancel 4 times. Then the other aspect that we have 2 rows and 2 columns. Okay, cancel how many times? 2 times for optimality. Are we together?
Yes.
So this is what goes on here. So the table should be always balanced. So balance the table always. Balance the table. Okay, so balance the table always. Okay. So that is what goes on there. So we have sorted out this question. Okay, so in your own time, try question number even here there's an aspect of okay, it says a government of Zambia has decided to carry out road repairs on 4 main arteries of the city. The government has agreed to make a special grant of 500 towards the cost with the condition. So here it is balanced because of, in fact, this one we are assigning contractors to the roads. Okay, so you also have to balance it up, find the best way of assigning the repair work to the contractors and the costs that will be associated. So the cost, when you're talking about the cost, you don't know what you have to minimize. All together.
Yeah.
So the cost, minimize them. If they are maximum sales, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So each question is your task that you need to go through so that we come and discuss it, which means this topic here will not be an issue with you. So you assign these salesmen to Lusaka, Chipata, Kawe, Kafiwe, Dola, and Choma. How can you assign them? So we need to come and discuss this because these are sales, we need to maximize them. So this is how you need to tell that it's a maximum or it's a minimum. All right. I'm sure
Okay.
what I've explained will be sufficient for assignment problems. So this topic is not cumbersome. Just go through on it where I started from. So when assigning, you start assigning where you have only 1 0 in a given row. So we started with this one because he had nowhere else to go. Okay, this one had nowhere else to go. This one had 2 options to go to dummy or this one, but we started with only one which had 1 0. So dummy was taken, meaning that forget about the dummy. B can go to this one. Okay, so B can go to this one. Then C can go to this one. And then this other guy can go to this one. So this is how we assigned them. Have you seen that? Huh?
Yes.
So all the best. Let's go through whatever we've discussed. So we end our class for now.
Okay, thank you.